Good evening, familia. This is Ray Collazo, your host of Bomba Live, talk show you've been waiting for your entire life. Thank you so much for joining us again. This is your host, Ray Collazo, the host of Bomba Live, the talk show you've been waiting for your life. Typical Puerto Rican. The music's a little too loud. But anyway, regardless of that, thank you so much for joining us on this very special edition of Bomba Live. Family, you know that one of the things I try to do, siempre keep you informed what's going on with our politics, news that's impacting our community, whether it's here, Puerto Rico, wherever, lo que sea. But today's not one of those days. Today's going to be one of these days where we're going to relax, we're going to chill, and we're going to talk about the stuff that, for real, we really talk about in the salones de belleza and the barbershops, when we're getting our oil changed, you know, we're getting our nails done, el chisme, el bochinche de la cultura, especially the musica urbana. And I can't do that. I can't talk about what's going on and what the streets are talking about without my compadre, my main man, one of the top social media influencers in the game, one of the original Boricua Avengers, my man, Jersey Rico. What's up, huh?
Yo, dímelo, mi gente, ¿cómo están?
My man, Ray, yo. You tell me, you know how it is. You know how it is. What's going on, brother?
Aquí, tranquilo, chilling. I just got home from work. You know how it is. Now I'm here with you. Always a pleasure. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you, brother. I really do. I really do. Later on in the show, we're going to talk about hear more about Jersey Rica's projects. We're going to talk about Yailin and Tekashi 6ix9ine, some of the latest characters in this melodrama. But, you know, if we're going to talk about love triangles and bochinche and, you know, kind of what's going on, you know, yeah, me and Jersey are cool. And we have a great conversation. But I said, Jersey, we got to bring that female perspective into this conversation, Pop. We need someone that can hang with us, that's going to keep us in our place, and that especially 305 knows what's going on in the streets, really knows what's going on. So, Jersey, why don't you introduce our very special co-host today?
Bueno, mi gente, allow me to introduce you, mi amiguita, my homegirl, YESSI Smiles.
Woo! Jessie in the building.
Thank God, I feel so special, you guys.
Well, you are
I'm blushing. I'm blushing.
You are special, and not in that, like, you know, you're definitely special. Yes, I appreciate you. You know, you're not only one of our favorite social media influencers, you're also the owner of Mundo's Trap. And, you know, you got to follow that because, you know, you got to keep up with all the ratchetness going on out here. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so appreciate y'all. Jersey, why don't you before we start the show, let people know, I need people to support these two content creators. They're doing some really provocative stuff. Of course, subscribe to Bomba Live, the talk show you've been waiting for your whole life. Subscribe on YouTube. We're going to be relaunching our audio feed very soon. And follow Bomba Live on social media. Jersey, let people know where they can follow you. And just anything you wanted to shout out about what you've been talking about lately on your show.
Bueno, you guys could follow me at Jersey Rican, J3RZY, Rican, Instagram, TikTok. That's mainly where I'm at. Bueno, la gente que me conocen a mí, I started doing comedy. I still do comedy, but I kind of like drifted into like bochinche, like la farándula, como le dicen
los
por ahí.
Care about, dog, you know what I'm saying?
Es la realidad. Yo, tú sabes cuántos comentarios, and Jesse could say, cuántos comentarios nosotros vemos on a day-to-day basis que la gente dice, ay, ustedes no sirven, siempre están hablando de los demás, de los artistas. But you're tuning in. You like the cheese, man.
No doubt. No doubt.
I remember las tías mías, las abuelitas mías, bro. Back then, Chisme was more different than now because now you got social media. Pero como que estaban en las revistas de novelas, en la televisión.
Oh my God!
Con Don Francisco,
that was it.
Don Francisco, Cristina, like
telenovelas, the magazine.
Exacto.
Telenovelas. You know? My mom would get her sisters to ship her the magazines that you could only find in Puerto Rico. Those little ones.
The little ones.
Back in the days. Oh my God, that was like, you know, that was life for her to be. You know, I mean, abuela, that was the connect. You know what I'm saying? Yessi, tell people know where they can follow you and anything else you wanted to share about Mundo's Trap.
You guys can follow me at YESSI Smiles, the number 1. I just want to thank everybody because we really started Mundo's Trap from like zero. My partner and I, he's in New York. His name is Freddie. We've really pushed it, and I just want to say thank you so much for the love and always apoyando the little people.
Well, yeah, so you're not so you've been out there for doing your thing, and we're gonna hopefully have you back more often to learn more about all you've done in your path because there's a lot we can learn from you for sure. So let's start with this. What we've been all been kind of speculating about, and there's been a lot of angles to it. Is this ongoing love? Well, it's I don't know if I say love triangle, but it gets more complicated with Yailin, and we're gonna talk about Yailin and Tekashi later. Rhombus, Isosceles triangle, who knows? But of course, I'm talking about Emmanuel himself, Anuel AA, and his former love, Karol G, who's only the biggest Latina in the world at this point, and her new man Feid. We're going to talk about Feid in a second. So I guess my first question to you, Jersey, is what's going on, Noel? Is this publicity? Is this in his feelings? It's been 2 years. He's had a kid since they broke up. That's right. Thank you.
Two.
Thank you,
Two.
Jesse. That's right. That's right. Two in two different countries. It seems like he should be past this. So let's start with you, Jersey. Jersey, what do you think? What's going on with my man here? Is he still in his feelings? What's going on?
Bro, Jessica fue. I don't know what. I know where to start. Es que I've been documenting this since
I know you
since
have.
Yailin came into the picture because, bro, eso fue cuando fue eso, like January 2022 when she stormed the internet,
Yeah.
porque ellos se dejaron oficialmente, creo que fue somewhere in 2021, but they never made it public because nobody needs to know realistically, And the last song they did together with an actual video and everything, and I got good memory with so much stuff. People be like, yo, how do you have great memory? Anyways, fue la canción Location, which came out on Karol G's last album before her current album. That video came out February 2021 with Anuel and J Balvin, right?
These were the good old days. Weren't these the good old days?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Bro, I thought they were going to be the Jay-Z and Beyonce of reggaeton.
No, esa combinación boricua colombiana in the game, they would have. That's Beyonce, Jay-Z right there,
bro. So entonces, at first everybody was cool with them being broken up. Nobody was hating on Anuel, nothing. Hasta que Yailin apareció. Ahí fue que la tormenta, la huracán Yailin vino a not really hurt. You know what? El huracán de los fanáticos. Because she didn't really do anything. You know what? It just sucks that she came in the middle of cross eye. You know what I'm saying?
But Jesse, so let me ask you, Jesse. So do you think? So it was clear to me. Look, I'm no relationship expert, but as soon as you hooked up with Yailin, I was like, well, this is the classic rebound relationship. This is what guys do. They don't try to figure out what happened. They just try to bounce to la primera mujer que they'll tell them everything's good, papi, and come over, ven acá, and all that, make it easy. So why now is he stressing about Karol G all again? Did it finally hit him? What happened?
I think to me, it's like what you said. She was the rebound, and obviously she wasn't what she painted herself to be. Anuel vio eso y se dejaron, pero I don't know porque nadie en realidad sabe qué pasó. Es que ni cuando Karol G y Anuel broke up, did people know what happened? There's just speculations that he cheated or that she cheated. Like, there's speculations, pero ellos nunca hablaron del breakup. And when they broke up, nobody was hating on anyone, but we all felt that breakup, bro. Like, I wanted to cry, and I felt like I had just broken up. I was broken up a year before they did, and I felt like I was broken up again. So I'm like, no, los bebecitos.
What? This is a good point. Because that was a very polarizing relationship. Some people felt like you, like, oh my God, it's so wonderful. And some people were like, I don't know. This seems a little too much. What about that relationship hit you like that?
I think it was more how they showed themselves on social media, like how they portrayed themselves. Like, to me, they had like this perfect life, and like Jersey Rican said, ellos eran el Jay-Z y Beyonce del reggaeton. And they just seemed like this perfect couple, and like you could see the love in both of them. With Yailin and Anuel, to me, it was more like, oh, I'm fronting, I'm showing, this is my man, pero I'm not really in love with him.
We're gonna get to
different.
We're gonna get to you, but I gotta talk to Jersey Week about something. It's so funny because this is why this is great, because what happens is, Jesse, what happens is my wife is an early riser. And so what happens is she gets up like 45 minutes before I do. So what she does, she's sitting on her phone, and whatever bochinche happened the night before, she's already sent me 3 Instagram DMs about what happened. So when I wake up at 6:15, I'm like, oh my God, this happened, that happened. It's crazy. So she's always ahead of it. But so we always have these debates. So you look at it like it was lovey-dovey, because to me it was like Jersey. For he was so enchulado with her, it was like ridiculous. Like all this public side of affection, it was like, it felt like too much. Not to say he didn't care about her, but so it was almost like too good to be true. Jersey, how did you feel about the rhythm? There was something about it that I always questioned. Like it almost seemed like too good to be true. You know what I'm saying?
Bueno, when they first made it like public, which I don't remember when, it was sometime in 2018. Obviamente, bueno, like I was like, okay, cool. But he was getting a lot of hate back then because a lot of people were saying, oh, he just got out of prison. He's not a good man for her. Because Karol G, like ultimately, she's a pop star. Ella bien fresita. Como dicen los boricuas, bien fresita.
Sí.
They didn't want to see her with a rugged dude or no sé qué. ¿Tú me entiendes? Pero
some Puerto Rican Colombia stuff, because some of the Colombians think, oh, yeah, I already taught it. Yeah, that's true. Well, street guy. Yeah.
Entonces, como Yessi dijo, que es como ellos portray their relationship on social media that just won people over. Have you ever seen the video Tu Secreto, their song?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, ese video no es un video normal. Es como un documental of their everyday life. Like, bro, jamás ni nunca yo he visto un video así. Like,
sí, and let me cut you real quick, porque yo me recuerdo cuando ese video salió years later. Ahora, you remember que Rosalía y Rauw Alejandro tiraron algo similar, pero I don't think they
it didn't
can
hit.
top
It
that.
didn't hit.
No.
They cannot top that video.
It didn't hit.
Yeah, see, next time you come on the show, we're going to talk about Rauw and Rosalía, because my wife has a thing for Rauw. And so we were at a quince. I swear to God, we were at a quinceañera the other day. And the guy that was like our server, pareció igual de Rauw, like his twin.
Oh, really?
And I was like, really? And every 2 minutes he comes over. Do you need another drink? I said, for real, dog? Like, this ain't like, I'm not in first class on a plane. There's 150 people here. You really have to come over every 5 minutes? So anyway, that's another story.
That's
Jesse,
so funny.
I must admit that I struggle with this whole situation, because on one hand, as a content creator and someone that, look, Puerto Rican man, we love bochinche. Let's be honest about it. We love this stuff. Is that Anuel's antics, clowning, the whole thing with Karol, part of it is like entertaining and funny. And I think in the back of my mind, oh, she's in on it, and it's a lot of publicity and it's a lot of fun. But on some level, I'm like, if this was a regular guy, she'd be getting a restraining order on this guy. You know what I'm saying? So like, as a female, what's your take on what's really going on here? Because it's kind of disturbing. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a way.
No, look, honestly, yo lo dije en las redes como, like, yo lo tiré al garete. I'm like, bro, if I was Karol G, I would have given in already. Porque como él ha tratado de conquistarla para atrás, I was like, hello.
That's a female saying that. She would have given in already, bro. Ya le hubiera dado la arepa hace rato.
Wow. So you appreciate the fact, so you really think he genuinely wants her, and like, and there is something about that. Women want to know that their man would fight for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is a dynamic that's going on here.
Pero ahora, I think que también se pasó un poquito, because he was not him, but the fans started disrespecting Feid, y Feid no tiene nada que ver. Like, Feid came and rescued Karol G from her depression.
Yes, he just hit on the next subject. Jersey. This goes on in the street, dog, where I come from.
Bro,
someone gonna get hurt.
Tacho, where you come from?
You know what I'm saying?
He would have been 6 feet under.
From Newark, I know where you're Brick City, dog. I know North Ward. That's my hood. That's one of my hoods I hang out in. Merengues and all that. I know that don't play in the neighborhood, dog. And for the audio listeners that listening to the podcast version, this is the infamous T-shirt that "Ta con fe, pero sabe que eres mí." I mean, Jersey. And in fact, Colombian, they know people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like entertaining, but like, I mean, what's going on here, Jersey? Like, there's a lot to this. This is deep, bro.
Listen, I was all for it. I still kind of am for all the antics he's been doing, because it's entertaining. Pero,
that's the problem.
Pero, I think a month and a half in, you gotta stop. Ya, te está viendo como el ridículo. And I'm a big Anuel fan. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
He is.
what else is he gonna do? Since the internet published their photos together, like, what else can you say? Yeah. Like, Feid didn't even say anything. Con esa foto, ya, él respondió, like, esta mi mujer y ya, ¿qué? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
What do you
what are you
think
gonna...
about this couple? Yessi, what do you think about these two together?
I mean, I love Fade. I have interviewed him, and he is one of the best artists that I have interviewed. And it being like bien tranquilo, but I love the bebecitos, and but I like I don't know what went behind. So if Anuel did cheat on her, vamos a decir, because again, I don't know.
We
If
don't
he
know.
did cheat on her, you know what? Good for her. She healed, she found a good man, and she's living her best life. She's at the peak of her career right now. But I do miss los bebecitos. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I don't blame you. Yessi. This is. I have a theory on part of that situation here, because of course, I know he's feeling a certain way about this. But Anwel's about his money too. And so Anwel
Mhm.
likes to be one of the top dogs. I've seen him on, he goes on Drink Champs with Nori. And I know, yes, all these people, all the Miami characters that Anwel hangs out with, Spliff and all them. And he's like, there's a lot of people that aren't on that elite level. It's like me. He likes to be like, it's me, Bad Bunny, Rao, Balvin, Nicki, and that's it. Like we're the top dogs. But let me tell you, I mean, I know Anwel's still popular, but Jersey, my man Fade, he ain't even Puerto Rican, dog. He sold out at Choli in like a day and a half.
Bro,
Hey, 2 shows. That show didn't come out till Sunday. The
True.
show was third. They had to move up the show because of the hurricane coming. He sold out. They announced it Sunday. The show is tomorrow.
bro, me and Jesse were talking about this on Monday because the way Puerto Ricans or the industry have made El Choli seem, it's like cuando un artista llega ahí, ya,
Made it.
You made it, especially the non-Puerto Rican ones.
you're baptized in the waters of reggaeton. Yeah.
Yep.
Amen. No
That's
doubt.
it.
No doubt.
And
Well,
it's what Jesse says. Faith's been in the industry for a long time, pero que empezó en Colombia. But I say this, he's too new internationally to even do something in a Choli cell. Like, bro, va a ser uno antes que Anuel. Come on now. Really?
but he sold it out. 2 shows.
He sold
Bueno,
out 2
So
shows.
is that Yessi, is that a message? Is the Puerto Rican crowd trying to send Anuel a message? I mean, I know we like him. And by the way, all his songs are with Puerto Ricans. Mike Towers, Osuna, all his hot tracks are with us. Nicki, he just did 69 with Nicki. So Yessi, do you think that's in a little way like the Puerto Rican market or the saying, Anuel, we like this guy too? I don't know. It's interesting.
Um, I I honestly, okay, the way that I look at it right now, is like after COVID, people just appreciate concerts.
Yeah, that's true.
I went to the Romeo Santos concert, packed, packed. I
Was.
saw the Fade concert here in Miami, both nights packed.
Yep.
So I think it's just easier for people to just get tickets nowadays and just, go al garete and go enjoy it. I don't think it's the Puerto Rican sending a message to Manuel that, hey, I like you. I think it's just people are appreciating concerts in person now, and they're
Yeah.
like, you know what? I like this artist, me lo voy a ver como sea.
And it's like what Jersey Rica said, because I was amazed, especially with like Bad Bunny show at Hidan Bithorn and all that. Like how many not people that don't live in Puerto Rico are flying to Puerto Rico to go to those shows, because it's like you said, Jersey. It's like es donde está, es la cuna. You know what I'm saying? Like es la vibra. They want to be part of that whole environment. A lot of artists are moving to Puerto Rico to develop their craft, collaborate with these artists, and like it's almost like the center of gravity was Miami for a while, and it still is, but like at Chorley and like the island is kind of competing on the business side, which is really interesting. So let's wrap this segment up because I want to get to 69, the Yailin element of this with Anuel, the other constellation in Anuel's world. Yessi, what do you think ultimately is going to happen here with this love triangle here? Do you think Anuel ever gets her back? Do you ever think Karol back?
I don't think I honestly, with everything that has gone on, like everything that's happened, I don't think they're gonna get back together. As
Mhm.
much as I would want to, I don't see it. I
I
don't
don't
see
think Karol wants to deal with all those baby mamas.
it. Hell no. Y eso
All right,
que
but
solo son dos.
la verdad, la
Bueno,
verdad.
no, son tres,
Yeah,
porque
he had a kid
Oh,
back in
tres,
the
yeah,
days.
you're
Yeah,
right.
he had a kid back in the days.
tiene
Yeah.
Pablito.
Melissa y Yailin. Yeah,
Yeah,
tres.
look at that. Look at that. Before we go to the next segment, Jersey, just a moment to just give Karol G her love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you talk about the whole package. What an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? And then once in a while, I like the fact that she had her like B-boy stage where she was wearing a lot of clothes like this, like overdressed and like, wow, you must be really hot and all that. But now she's let it be known, like, yo soy la tía sexy. You know what I'm saying? So just give us what you think about Karol. I mean, she's doing her thing, isn't she?
Nah, she is. Matter of fact, I've been a fan of hers. Well, no, I became more a fan of hers when she got with Anuel, pero I started listening to her from when Anuel was still locked up. When she came out with that one song with Bad Bunny, ¿cómo se llamaba? Jessie,
Ahora me llama.
esa misma. That was a hit. That was a
I
hit.
love that song,
That was
man.
like
Poppin', yeah.
2018. That was
Yeah.
2018. So
That's what took her to the next level. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's one of the songs. Yeah, that's probably definitely the song that took her, But even back then, she still she was moving slow. Después que se metió con Anuel, los dos subieron because her crowd started noticing him and his crowd started noticing her. I feel like it was an even exchange,
Yeah.
Y después que se dejaron, her career continued, but I feel like she blew up even more when Yailin came into the picture. That's when she blew up, like music-wise, everything, because everybody was like on her side. Like she became like the female Bad Bunny. Like
Agree.
that was like a push.
No doubt, no doubt. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to watch some best of clips of previous episodes of Bomba Live. And we come back, we're going to talk to Jersey Rican and YESSI Smiles about the other constellation going on. All of a sudden, yeah, Yailin is there. We're going to talk about Yailin. But all of a sudden, the knucklehead from Brooklyn is back. I can't get rid of this guy. Tekashi 6ix9ine is back in my life. Let's watch some best of highlights of previous episodes of Bomba Live. Please subscribe to Bomba Live on YouTube. Bomba Live on YouTube. The show you've been waiting for your whole life. When we come back, we're going to keep talking about what else is there? What else are we talking about? The Bochiche and Musica Urbano on this Presente episode of Bomba Live. Let's be honest about it. How much Musica Urbana, el movimiento reggaeton, has done for our community? How many kids it's kept off the street? How many mouths are getting fed? How many businesses have grown? How is it expanding the Puerto Rican influence in every way, bro? I mean, people in all over Latin America, all over the world, use Puerto Rican slang. You know what I'm saying? Like, the political impact, Ricky renuncia. So you have to acknowledge, and this is the latest example of that.
But the most important part is the rum. So I already poured it out. This is about a cup and a half. If you put more than that, it's just super strong, and that gives you that nice heat that some people are looking for.
Then you're gonna fall asleep with the parranda.
Yep, you're gonna fall asleep with the parranda.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance.
I am going to blend away. Hold on, here we go. You hear that magic?
Oh man! If only virtually we could put it through the screen.
Oh, I know, right?
I'm picking up my 2 bottles tomorrow. I already got my appointment.
Oh my God! Look,
I'll be ready for Christmas
magic.
Eve.
I already have a.
Oh, it got even hotter in the desert this weekend at the weekend 2 of Coachella. When mira quién llegó acá. Gabriela Berlingeri, girlfriend, friend, ex, novia, special friend of Bad Bunny arrived, and guess what? She didn't just show up. She had VIP front row hookup, just like his new jaunt, Kendall Jenner. Y Kendall Jenner quedó allí callado como una boba. Didn't say one word about the whole situation. Don't you think that sums up this whole thing? On behalf of the Bomba Life family, Gabi, we wish you the best of luck in your quest to free Benito. This is Ray Collazo. Thank you so much for joining us on Bomba Live, the talk show you've been waiting for your entire life. That was some of my commentary on we're all Team Gabby here on Bomba Live, and I thought earlier about kind of like the influence of El Movimiento Música Urbana on the Puerto Rican community, the Latino community. I mean, there's a lot of kids that get off the street, got them, financially stable, giving them dreams, giving them aspirations. So something we're noting here as part of our coverage of our culture, la cultura here on the Presente episodes. And got to represent for the, even though some of us drink Coquito 365. So I'm gonna bring back my two social media commentators, great influencers that have their ears to the street about what's going on in Movimiento Música Urbana, Jersey Rican, and YESSI Smiles. What's up, family?
What's up? What's up?
What up?
Okay. So we thought we got rid of Anuel, but no, of course, no. So why don't we just start with this? Jersey, why don't you just give it the break? You brief people that don't follow as closely as you. So, he broke up with Karol, and then, Karol, whatever, under mysterious circumstances. And then another character came into our lives. So just catch us up on what went down before we get into what her latest move here in the game. What went down here with Anuel and Yailin over the last year and a half or so?
Oh man, that's
another whirlwind in of itself.
That's when they got married. They signed the papers.
Thank God it was in DR. The guy would be broke.
Olvídate eso.
What was your summation of this relationship, brother?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When she first came on the gram on social media, yo le dije, okay. He has the right to move on because you're not going to stay single forever. ¿Verdad? But then when he started overdoing, like overposting her, I'm like, no, there's something fishy about this. I feel like he's doing it on purpose to take a dig at Karol and possibly her fans, because he's probably deep down inside her. And like when he started with the expensive gifts, los relojes, los peluches, I'm like, he's doing the same exact things that he did with Karol. The only thing is, se ve fake. It looks forced. So I didn't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And you already know what followed after that. The whole backlash of Instagram, the whole internet community. Like, estaba de madre.
Yeah, so the it's all fun and games until kids are involved. And so that, I know, as a female, I know that takes this whole situation to another level.
No, definitely. Pero también tenemos que acordarnos que when they announced the relationship before them getting married and stuff, he was trying to get back with Karol, que él se apareció en el concierto de ella, and she was like, wait, what are you doing? And, she had to be a professional, y hizo eso, y después she even posted a picture. He
went on stage, right? He went on stage, right?
He was on stage.
Yeah, they sang songs together.
Yeah, that's awkward.
Yeah, super awkward, especially if like you're trying to get over your ex and he just appears like nothing happened. So entonces eso ocurrió. I think that's where like fans started to notice, okay, there's something not right here. Then out of nowhere, Yailin comes, they get married, she gets pregnant, and now an innocent child is involved, to where I heard that there was drama when the baby was born and everything, porque ella no lo estaba dejando ver a la beba.
Well, I mean, that's a hard situation. I mean, it's interesting because on his documentary, one of these, like the YouTube short thing they did about his being in jail and all that, he said something to the effect of, Dad, you'll always be the greater man than me because you raised your kids in your house, and I'll never be able to do that. And that was before this baby and the last two babies. Yeah. And so it's interesting how he's like, he knows, I think all jokes aside with Anuel, I tease him a lot on the show. I do. I'm always goofy. I know about the guy, but I do think he is kind of like, he is a sensitive person in a lot of ways, because I think he does take these things to heart. And I think he sees himself going through the same cycle over and over again. And I think he's kind of struggling with the whole situation, but so fast forward, he's out the picture with Yailin. He's trying to get back with Karol. And then out of nowhere, this sniveling little guy, Tekashi 6ix9ine, is back in our lives. Jersey, when you heard this homeboy from Brooklyn, how he's not in jail, that's a whole other conversation. How this guy's not in jail. He gets out of jail. I don't know how the Bloods haven't gotten to him yet. And not only does he get out of jail being the biggest snitch of the decade, he now has been on this Latino pop redemption tour. He goes on Molucco. He's on radio in Miami. He's a la Foque. He's with all these people like trying to say I'm redeemed, where he hasn't done anything to redeem himself other than try to play people. And now he's $500,000 in gifts to Yailin. I mean, Jersey, talk to me, Pop. But I'm just so confused. I don't know what's going on here.
I'm confused too, but at the same time, like, La Vuelta Latina es más, I guess, forgiving and more acceptable because he came from English rap, which in English rap you're supposed to be a gangster, no sé qué.
That's
La
right.
música latina es más pop, es más de amor,
Yeah.
perreo, lo que sea. So he could get away with that. And then,
Interesting.
I don't know if you saw, he did a song and video with Grupo Firme, the whole Mexican banda. That's a whole other thing that's
and then mitad Mexicano,
like a tidal wave coming into music.
You know, he pissed me off at the World
So it's
Baseball
like
Classic because
people are legit.
when he was in Hip Hop New York, you're right, he was all bawdy. Then all of a sudden he's with the Mexican flag. The Mexican fans wanted to kick him out because he was being so obnoxious at that baseball game. But anyway, to continue, Jersey, I'm sorry.
Bro, but es que, imagínate, bueno, lo que lo ayudaba a él, I told Jesse this, se juntó con Leniel. You know who Leniel is?
El cubano.
El cubano.
Cantante.
Ese tipo, tú lo ves ahí y él no está envuelto en bochinche ni nada. Tiene una mente so like mature. Yeah. He's won Grammys. He wrote for Mark Anthony. So it's like, okay, he's like, okay, because 6ix9ine, at the end of the day, he's a smart cat. He's not stupid. He might do stupid things, but he's not stupid. So he goes, okay, if I'm going to take over or at least get into this market, I got to get I got to get an all-star team. Leniel lo está empujando like to the sky. Got a song with Yailin, got a song with Bulín 47, got a song with Grupo Firme. Yeah. He's singing extra popish stuff, which is what the Latino culture likes. It's a win-win. You know, you can't even be mad at that.
All right. You'll be right back, Jersey. I need to have a conversation with Jesse. Hold on for a second. You'll be right back, Pop. Don't worry about it. All right. I need to, Jesse, this is between you and me. We need to have this conversation. All right. All right. I mean, there's publicity, so maybe it's all fake anyway. But whether it was fake or it's real or whatever it is, what would it take for you to be associated with this brother right here? I mean, really, Jesse. Like, I mean, for all the reasons that are obvious, like, I mean, for you to be, it would take a lot, I would think, right?
I don't know him personally. Yo soy el tipo de persona que I don't judge, like
I think judge. Okay.
There's
all right.
like
My man
a
steps
lot
to you.
of stuff.
He invites you to the VIP at the Clevelander. You know what I'm saying? Are you really going there? You know what I'm saying? I know. Let's get for real here. This Yailin's really taking one for the team.
Yeah, she definitely is, and she's not dumb. Y yo lo escribí también en las redes. I'm like, esta mujer de boba no tiene nada. No tiene nada, because she's definitely taking advantage of the situation. And you know what? Good for her. If she can do it, why not? Good for her. Mientras nobody gets hurt in the process, go for it.
This is hilarious. Jersey. I mean, if Yailin can pull, if Tekashi can pull Yailin, brother, I mean, it's hope for all of us.
Bro, anybody could pull her, dog. I mean,
you got $500,000 in gifts.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna have to ask a loan from the bank.
You know what I'm saying? Ay, Dios mío. Let's watch it. So there's a lot of speculation what's going on. They're working together. Let's watch a clip for the YESSI broke down what's happening here, and I want to get, and we'll get some commentary here. This is a lot of fun. I'd say that's a very provocative outfit, girl.
Y las redes volvieron a explotar cuando 6ix9ine posteó un video de Yailin que aparentemente parecía que estaba modelando. Bueno, hoy él bajó esta foto y dijo, esto es solo para un video. Relax. So, para la gente que estaba especulando que, ok, parece que esto está en serio, es solamente.
So Jesse, what do you think is going? Well, ultimately, what do you think? Does you think it's publicity? You think they're gonna be together for a minute? You think she's
I
gonna kick him to the curb after the next single? What's gonna happen here?
I honestly like from de lo que ella ha hecho, I really think for her it's more of publicity que le está dando más fans. Obviously it's bringing in money for all of them porque ahí todo el mundo está facturando for sure. And I think si otra oportunidad a ella se le abre más grande, she's gonna go for it and she's gonna kick him to the curb.
Yeah, I mean, next she runs into Jersey, and then Tekashi's out the door. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Before we finish up this topic, you know, I know the way we grew up Jersey, and I know Sonny, Jesse would agree. It's one thing for you to introduce your new man to your mom, but it's another to introduce her to your abuela. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this is like a little step in the. This is like a very telling step here. I mean, maybe there is something serious going on.
Puede ser, porque mira, I've always said this. I'm not gonna introduce a female to my mom unless I know for a fact that it's serious.
That's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Not even, I mean, maybe a homegirl, because you know, my mom's met Funky. You know, fine.
Yeah,
my mom's met Jesse, but like on the iPhone, like FaceTime. Oh, esa es la de la nena, ¿verdad? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But not in person. But like that looks, I don't know. Maybe it's just a homeboy, homegirl thing. Maybe it's a more serious thing. I don't know.
Jesse, could you imagine when he walked into her house in Santo Domingo? This little troll with the hair and everything. Take off that wig. It's hilarious.
Have you guys seen those TikTok videos where they prank the grandma saying, "Oh, abuela, este es mi nuevo novio."
See. That was it. She's trying to yank it off.
That was it.
Ay, Dios mío, especially the
Pero
Dominicana.
mija, ¿qué estás
play.
pensando?
They don't play. Before we wrap this up, just wanted to give you all a chance. Just anything else on your mind? I saw, Jesse, you were commenting on the on Bad Bunny's Rolling Stone cover, representing for all the medallions for all the reggaeton legends. So just any Bad Bunny or anything else on your mind?
What I loved about,
you know what I'm saying?
sí, lo que me encantó de ese article that he did is, he was honoring todos los OGs del reggaetón, pero también mencionó a José Feliciano, which to me that was huge porque como él dijo, mucha de la generación de nosotros y las generaciones de ahora no saben quién José Feliciano is, and that's like a freaking legend, bro. So I really like que esa portada fue dedicada a esos que vinieron antes que él. I thought that was really cool. That's why I really enjoyed talking about that one a lot.
Yeah, what's been cool about this, not just Bad Bunny, but especially Bad Bunny, but this generation is that they respect the OGs of the el reggaeton movement, especially.
Right.
I mean, they're always giving love to Tego and all those guys, but to the Puerto Rican Latino music tradition, the salsa, every Jose Feliciano, the people that came before him. So it's I mean, they even Anita Nazario makes cameos at concerts and PR and stuff. Like, they respect OGs. Jersey, what's your thoughts about this? Bad Bunny 2023 has kind of been a weird year for him, between with the Kendall situation. He's getting a little Hollywood on us. I'm a little worried about him. I'm still down with him, but I'm a little worried about him. I hope he doesn't get too Hollywood on us. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think he is, because Benito de todo artista, él es más humilde. He might be doing big things, but he doesn't boast about anything. He barely even posts on his Instagram. That's how humble he is and low key. Like, I don't think he lets anything get to his head, Yeah. Besides the girl getting in his space and him throwing the cell phone. Like, that's the only thing that got to his head.
Yeah, everyone has a bad day. You know what I'm saying? And that was a bad day for him, for sure. So as we wrap this up, just, hey, remind people, YESSI, about Mundo's Trap and all you got a lot going on. I see you doing stuff on Sirius, and you got a lot of different platforms that you're representing. So let people know where they can continue to follow what you're up to and how we can support you.
Yeah, for sure. You guys can follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, YESSI_Smiles1. Follow Mundo Trap. It's MUN, the number 2, Trap. And that's going to be like, you're going to get all the news de todos los artistas traperos. We're expanding it to Europe. We have Mundo Trap Europe for all my people que están viendo de Europa. ahí vamos a estar creciendo ese mercado. So, with God's help, ahí le vamos a meter.
Well, you know, next time, Yessi, well, I definitely want to keep having you on the show because you know what you're talking about. But and I would one day I would love to go to Spain to really see how the movement is there because when I see, and I'm not talking about the poppy people, I'm talking about Eladio, Young Meek. I mean, like the people, the trap heads, like the ones that are in the street and the reaction you get from Lo Español, it's unbelievable. I mean,
Yeah.
Anuel did like last summer 20 shows in Spain or something. You know,
Yeah.
like I mean, it's like the connection is really strong and the movement is big there. I mean, Rosalia, there's so many artists from there too that
Yeah.
are popping. And real quick, while I have you, yes, he just any thoughts on any of the new females coming up that you're keeping your eye on that you really like? Some of the new ladies, obviously Karol G and all them are blow up big, humongous, but some of the
Yeah.
new people. This is the year for the women too, not just the Mexicano.
The one girl that I have my eye on, that I've had my eye on, and I think she's underrated, Elisani. I
Thank you.
love her. I
Thank
think
you.
she is
Thank you.
amazing. Like, I
See,
know
you know
she
what you're talking
recently
about.
signed. I think it was with Warner. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this, but I know she signed with a record label, and I'm so glad. Ahora le tienen que meter so she can blow up because she is amazing. I love her.
You know, when the and the person that did it's great. I think Francis Sola Santiago did the article. Oh, was it Rolling Stone? It was one of these big mainstream magazines about the 5 women that are coming, young women. And Elisani wasn't on it. And I'm like, you know what? Why does she always get slept on? Like, you know, I love all these people. I want to support all of them, but I'm like, and then she can sing, which very few people, let's be honest about it. There aren't too many people in the genre that really can sing like that. And she can spit, and she's versatile, and she's, you know, she grinds. I mean, she works
Yeah.
hard. So I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like, I would, you know what, you got your ear to what's going on, and obviously there's some. Have you heard about this young lady? I know Jersey has Alexa Kim in Puerto Rico. Have you heard about Alexa Kim?
No,
Sí.
yo no.
Oh,
Está subiendo, está
Jersey,
subiendo.
tell people about Alexa Kim. That's from the streets, pure
Sí.
puro,
Yeah.
right?
Bien hardcore. Bien hardcore.
She literally is just like a young lady. She's a college graduate, magna cum laude, and she literally does like freestyles in her car.
Wow.
And she hasn't even signed yet or barely made songs. She just like real organic. Everybody's like, yo, somebody's got to put her on. She's got a lot of talent. So there's a lot of
Check
women
her
out there.
out.
We got to. Oh yeah. It's like Alexa with 2 X's. Jersey, what else is popping, bro? I know you cutting hair, making videos, comedy. What's up? I haven't seen you on the comedy stage lately. I liked it when you were doing doing comedy shows with Funky down there.
Oh yeah. Eso fue el Boricua Comedy Tour by our boy Jay Moreno, which by the way, he's doing his own show now in Miami. I think Miami Improv next month. If you're down here, let's go.
Let's do it. That'd be fantastic. I'd love it. Yeah, we could definitely do something together. Absolutely.
He's actually headlining it, but ese tipo, I would like for you to meet him. He's super humble, super cool.
He has a home here, Pop, you know?
Yeah. Pero nada, I mean, you know me, yo con los videos míos, you know, I'm trying different things, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm down to work with whoever, so imagínate, el lunes hice dos videos con Jessie, que ella estaba como, espérate, how are you feeling? And you were like, wait, I don't do things this way, pero quedó bien.
I know. Is that we're so used to like doing it through Zoom que cuando yo estoy grabando, yo grabo solita. So I'm like, okay, pero I think we did really well.
We
flowed well.
And you were natural the way you slid into the shot like that. Like there was a lot of good chemistry. I watched the girl. I'm the biggest fan of all y'all, for real. Once Jersey connected me with you, I've been following you. There's a lot of talent out there. You guys are very talented.
Jesse, how many times you practice that sliding?
Bro, a bunch. Hey. It literally took us 2 hours to do a 1-minute video. Yo como que, oh my God, la gente no mira todo esto.
Al Pacino doesn't do it on the first take. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the deal. I don't know if Jersey's had a chance to share it with you, but we helped him do his serious acting debut. We did a novela on Bomba Live too. During COVID.
Check it on his page.
Yeah, Bomba. I'll send it to you. Bomba Life started
there, bro.
as just a virtual Pour Your Name Pray because everything COVID, it was shut down. So the second year we did it, I said, I got Jersey, Funky, and a bunch of the social media people that we know. I said, let's do a novela. So we did a 15-minute novela. What was your character? I forget.
La Correa.
La Correa was Death of Cocotazo. So it was Correa, Chancleta, Bofetao.
Oh, great.
It was
you know
fantastic.
what? I think I did see it.
Yeah.
I think I did see it.
Jersey did a good job with the acting.
Bro, eso era bro, when we were rehearsing, it was each person had an individual day or individual time slot, and we were rehearsing like over the camera.
Oh
But
my gosh.
That was
but we all
shout out to
recorded it.
Rena Valentine, who was the director in New York. She's a big time theater person in New York City. I brought in a heavy hitter to do it, and then Evelise Rodriguez was the writer, who's an award winning author, does a lot of wonderful things. So
Amazing.
yeah, we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We're gonna figure out ways to keep working together. YESSI Smiles, Jersey Rican. YESSI, you're new to the family. Would love. I mean, this was so much. Y'all put a big smile on my face. A lot. Jesse, I told you, I do politics for a living, and it's hard sometimes. You know, all the slimy stuff, and I gotta keep pushing through for the Latino community and all this nonsense going on. But you got to keep at it, right? And I got to inform people, and we got to do it in a way that is relatable. So that's why I do this. But we got to do this sometimes because this is what people talk about, and it's a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. YESSI Smiles, you got to follow her, follow Mundo's Trap. And Jersey Rican, if y'all ain't supporting Jersey Rican, there's something wrong with you. Y'all need to hit him up for his cash app and be like, yo, we need you doing your thing big time. Thank y'all so much for watching Bomba Live. Please subscribe to YouTube, the Bomba Live YouTube. We do 2 episodes every week. And there's other surprises coming up very soon. Support these 2 wonderful content creators and have a wonderful day.